What's up, whiskey fans, and welcome back to another video, or should I say kia ora, whiskey fans. Today I bring you a whiskey all the way from New Zealand, so sit back, pour yourself a whiskey, and let's get tasting. Whiskey fans, and welcome back to another video. As I said, I am bringing you a whiskey all the way from New Zealand. Now the box is pretty dark, but I will try my best to get it into frame. This is Pōkeno whiskey out of Aotearoa in New Zealand. I hope I pronounced that right. This is a single malt whiskey. It is the Origin out of their core range, and I have waited months upon months to get my hands on this bottle. It has finally arrived, so I thought what better way it is than to bring you guys a video on this amazing whiskey. As I said, this is a single malt whiskey. It has been matured in first fill bourbon casks, and they have only used natural ingredients and the spring water that surrounds the distillery. I did find that the distillery is near a volcano, which is really cool. And if you do have a few minutes to spare, please go to their website. They have an absolutely fantastic video. It made me feel like I was right there in New Zealand with this whiskey, with that video. It is very inspirational. I'm not gonna lie, I felt inspired when I watched it. I had to watch it a couple more times, but it's an absolute amazing video. So let's take a look at Pōkeno whiskey. Now it comes in this amazing box. Like I said, it's very difficult to kind of show you what it looks like, but it does sort of stand out from the crowd. It comes in this beautiful black box, what looks like to be sort of a New Zealand fern wrapping, silver fern I believe it is, that wraps the box. A nice sort of overview at the back, and like I said, it is very dark, but it is very beautiful. Looking at the bottle, it does have a sort of round tall bottle with a nice golden liquid inside. Like I said, this is the Origin out of their core range. So yeah, man, let's get into the tasting. It didn't have a very sort of big flavor profile or a sort of flavor expression. So on the nose, we look for sweet and rounded flavors, or sort of say notes. Does have some orange to it, vanilla, definitely a wood note to it, caramel, and I would say like a candied apple. It has a very sort of sweet finish to it. On the nose, of course. On the palate, we look for citrus, honey, grapefruit, and creamy toffee. So cheers. It's got an incredible softness about it. It's soft and creamy, sweet, with a bold sort of woody flavor to it. On the finish, we look for a complex and lingering finish. Now that's exactly what you get here. It lingers, it's complex, and you get that little bit of honey sort of sweetness that comes through on the finish. It's actually got a great flavor profile. It's definitely one of those whiskeys where you can crack it open on a summer's day and you could possibly easily finish the bottle if you're not careful. It just has that sort of easiness to it, that sweet easiness to it. Incredibly easy to drink. And I just love the flavors. It does sort of take me, like I said, you watch their video. If you were to watch that video and drink this whiskey, you would think that you were right there. That sort of rainforesty jungle type of thing. It really takes me back to that video. And me trying New Zealand whiskey for the first time, I am properly impressed. Now, the next thing on my list would be to try and get First Phil to try and send me some more of this stuff. I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm putting it out there because I struggled to get a bottle of this. It had to be specially brought in because it is a 700ml. Unfortunately, we only get 750ml here in South Africa. Like I said, it is a 43% ABV. This bottle costs roughly around 2,000 Rand or around $110 US. So not on the cheap side, but if I were to compare it to something else that I paid 2,000 Rand for, this is absolutely totally worth that money. Every cent. It's fresh, it's soft, it's sweet, it's, like I said, this is the perfect summer's dram for me. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's, like I said, it's one of those, man. Beach towel, sea water, all of that type of stuff. I can definitely see myself easily polishing off this bottle, but I'm not going to do that because remember to drink responsibly. But yeah, that is the Pokeno Origin out of Aotearoa in New Zealand. Guys, thanks very much for watching. It's because of you that I get to bring you all this latest and greatest world whiskey news. If you have not followed me here or subscribed to my channel, please do that now. You can also catch me on all the other social media platforms, whiskymad_ZA. But until next time, cheers for now.